All right, guys, let's talk about a lot of things going on in the XRP Ripple world. We have the first ever XRP ETF go live today. We have the major strategic acquisition where Ripple is buying a company. We're going to talk about that and really what it means. We're going to take a look at that press release, and we're going to talk about some other XRP news in the context of what's going on in the market, because we've had a little bit of a pullback. You can see on the screen, XRP has been as high as 10% up today. The crypto market was up about 4 or 5% just a couple of hours ago, has since pulled back. So lots to discuss and lots to unpack here. So right now you can see that XRP is trading at $1.86, up 0.41. And the 24-hour high you can see has been as high as $1.97. So giving back quite just basically that 10% right there. It's giving it back and now trading at its 24-hour low, $1.85. Now, am I worried about this? No. This is, probably a little bit of manipulation, a little 10% bump, probably had some sell going on, a little bit of manipulation going on, a little bit of profit taking, whatever may, fall there. People liking 10% profits. I tend to like higher profits, just saying. That's why I tend to buy and hold unless I'm doing swing trading and looking for a 20, 30% profit. And I'll show you how you can get that too here with XRP, all crypto, as well as stocks here in just a minute. So stick till the end for that. Okay. So as I said, you can see that the market's giving back a little bit. It was up about 4.5 plus or 5%. Now it's, for all intents and purposes, it's flat, and you can see it's pervasive. Bitcoin down a point, Ethereum down 3, so forth. Okay. So as I said, the first ever XRP ETF goes live on Tuesday with launch of, and I'm gonna mispronounce this, Teucrium's leveraged fund. So again, first ever ETF XRP in the United States is live as of today. Well, Austin, how come it's not moving the price? Look, there is so many other things going on in the market right now. There's so much focus on this. Trump awaits call from China, but aides say deal is not likely before 104% tariffs hit. Yeah, 104% tariffs from the United States to China hitting. China is not backing down. Now, the stock market is actually not taking a dramatic hit. It is digesting what is going on in the ongoing tariff saga. And you can see over here on the right that the Dow 30 is up 332. The NASDAQ is up 48. Again, no major cliff dive heading down here right this second as it relates to all of this. I think that this is literally an ongoing real-time situation that's unfolding as far as the tariffs. We have 50 plus countries coming to the table wanting to negotiate with President Trump and his team on tariff trade deal hopes. That's right there. And China looks like it's going to be the major big one that's going to be a little bit of an ongoing saga, if you will. And I don't really per se think that crypto is being impacted by that, and maybe a little bit. I think what you're seeing here is A, manipulation in crypto, and B, profit taking. That's why I think we've seen the market move down from that 4 plus 5%. Well, we saw XRP move down, that 10 plus percent. Okay, so let's get into this deal. Ripple has announced the acquisition for Hidden Road. This is from Brad Garlinghouse himself for a $1.25 billion, one of the largest deals ever in the crypto space. He talks about this is the deal marks a once in a lifetime for opportunity for crypto to access the largest and most traditional markets, vice versa. So Hidden Road is a prime broker along with other key functions historically managed by banks. So Hidden Road has proven themselves as the trust intermediary between massive hedge funds, market makers, OTC desks, quant traders, and more. Ripple has been a customer of Hidden Road for years, and we know the depth and breadth of their expertise firsthand, clearing, look at this, $3 trillion annually for 300 plus of the top financial institutions. And now XRP Ripple is taking them over. This is the capital and activity that will tap into XRP and XRP Ledger's bread and butter, instant, efficient, scalable, low-cost movement of value. Instead of waiting 24 hours for settled funds through fiat rails, Hidden Road will be using XRPL for clearing a portion of the trades, and most consequentially using RLSD as collateral across its prime brokerage services, including cross-asset, crypto, and traditional instrument trade instruments. With this deal on the backing of Ripple's significant balance sheet, Hidden Road will exponentially expand its capacity to service its pipeline become the largest non-bank, prime broker globally. This is a big deal. Well, Austin, how come we're not up 30%? I get it. Okay. You got to look, the forest through the trees, right? Don't just look at the trees that are right in front of you. Look at the forest. Look at the partnerships and the deal that Ripple's putting together. And I've been saying this for a long time. Remember, I have said in countless videos, there are meetings upon meetings happening between the Ripple team and now we know companies like Hidden Road to further facilitate Ripple's move into different sectors of the instant money transfer, the clearing of money across companies, international borders, internal movement of money, external, all that kind of stuff between companies, organizations, governments, you name it. This is a big deal. Okay. So don't look at it like, well, why aren't we up 20% today? I get it. Believe me, I wish we were up 20% today. But I said earlier in the video, we've got too many moving factors going on in the larger financial markets, the larger financial equity markets for this right now, because there's too much fear and uncertainty out there. All right. So with that, focus on what we've been talking about. Ripple putting together these strategic deals. And I think this is the first of more to come. No, I'm not actively involved in them. No, I don't know. I don't have access to what those deals are. But I did say on numerous occasions that there were meetings taking place that Ripple was moving politically in the right direction with the SEC now out of the picture with Gary Gensler gone. I want to say so much more about that, but there's a G-rated show here. And the SEC, all that's new there, all of the lawsuit gone. You now see all these major things happening. Okay. This is good news. Okay. So before I let you go, I told you I was going to show you how you can make even more money in crypto as well as stocks. Look, we are in a volatile market. And so what you need here is more clarity, more visibility when to buy and sell. This is an example of it. This is my trading indicator. It literally will cost you about $1 a day to use. Don't begrudge me $1 if it can help you make thousands. Let me show you this. So like this is my software giving a buy and sell alert back for XRP. This is after Trump got elected and we went up 500% in over 80 days. $2,000 bought here, sold here would have made you 10 grand in profit. And by the way, this is the cheapest I've ever offered my software ever with that discount code. There's a link in the description below. If you're watching this on X, there's a link below this video. You can go check. But also notice this one right here. This is a momentum down. This is a sell alert. We are under a sell alert right now for XRP, meaning it is not the right time to buy XRP if you're looking at doing some swing trading, some short-term to midterm, 20, 30, 40, 80 days, kind of like what I'm showing you on this chart. Okay, if you hit that link below, the quarterly option is the cheapest with that discount code down there. It's SP1. This is the code. Use that at checkout. You will never get a better price than ever right now. Why am I lowering the price? To give you guys a break because of the rough financial times we have in the market right now. Oh, and by the way, you're protected by a 30-day, no questions asked, money back refund guarantee. Meaning you get to try the software today. If you don't like it for any reason, in 30 days, you email my support team, you ask for a refund. We give you no questions asked. We issue that refund the second you ask for it. You don't like the font that I used. Doesn't matter. I'll give you a refund. You don't like that you don't like the color of the green. I don't like the color of green here on your momentum up. Doesn't matter. We give you a refund. Okay. So you have zero risk in this and you have no reason not to at least try it. Get up off the couch and take advantage of this. You can also use it for stocks. Now watch this. Look, this is Tesla. See Tesla right there. This is a buy alert just recently to a sell alert, 70 days, 86%. $1,000 bought here, sold here would have made you a profit of $861. But more importantly, that sell alert at the top said, hey, Tesla's about to go down. And right here in this red box, 73 days later, it's down 50%. So if you didn't have the software, buy here, sell here, you would have rode that all the way down. You wouldn't have put that $861 in profit in your pocket. Okay. That's what it does. It runs on iPhones. It runs on Android. It runs on computers. And you get these little alerts, these little pop-up alerts that show up, boom, telling you when to buy and when to sell. And like I said, it costs about $1 a day. You spend more than $1 on crap that doesn't make you a penny. Coffee, soda, a bag of chips. Okay. You spend more than 15, 20 bucks on lunch at Chick-fil-A or at your local, wherever you go. Invest in yourself and at least try this because this is the deepest discount I've ever offered. And it's $1. It's basically what it is. Give it a look. Links in the description below. All right. I'll see you. Take care.